There's so many special occasions coming up. We have Mother's Day, there's Father's Day, and of course Valentine's Day is just around the corner. And if you want to impress someone special, this is the dish to prepare. We're making braised lamb shank with smashed red skin potatoes and escargot a la sapodilla. Welcome back to Chef It Up, everyone. I'm Thea Smith, and I am super excited to be in the kitchen today. Of course, I have Chef Edwin Johnson. Thank you so much for being here again.
It's a pleasure to be here again.
I am happy because I love me some lamb, and we are making lamb shank with smashed potatoes. That is like my ultimate favorite dish ever.
It's my favorite as well.
So I am super excited to get started.
And you know, this is a very inexpensive cut of meat. The shank, which is, if you look at your leg right down by the ankle there, it's a very tough, so to speak, joint. So it takes a very long time for cooking. It takes a lot of seasoning, and it must be cooked in such a way which is called braising, that it's cooking in the liquid, which will help to render tenderness to the lamb shank.
Oh,
so we're gonna go. I want you to season this up for me, and you're gonna put a bit of some oil in there.
Some oil.
Okay, and you're gonna season this for me. Sea salt.
Some sea salt.
Yep. And use a good 2-pinch there. Okay, black pepper.
I know you said that this is a meat that needs a lot, like some good seasoning and time. So why do you think? Why is lamb shank? Why does it need so much attention? I guess because of the thickness.
I say, it's the thickness as well. It's that piece of joint that have a lot of movement in the leg, so it takes a long time to cook.
All right.
And there's a lot of flavor. So you want to evenly color the shank. A very hot fat. Now it's important to add very good color into it because it adds not only to the appearance of the meat, but it also adds to the flavor.
Okay.
Okay. So you want to get that stirred on both sides.
And this may be one of those dishes, you know, when I go out, I order lamb shank because I think it's so fancy. And not only that, because I absolutely love it, but it's pretty easy to make at home.
It's very easy to make at home.
I wouldn't have thought.
Okay. So turn that a bit there.
All right. So we're just going to sear these on both sides.
Yes.
I see what you're saying about this being a thick cut of meat.
Okay, make sure we get even color.
On both sides, right?
All sides.
All right.
And it's a very healthy looking piece of meat. Can you imagine? And you're going to see after dishing it up, it looks very appealing.
Yes, it is. Very meaty.
Okay, so we get a nice color on that.
Turn them again, or?
Turn them again.
All right. Oh boy. This is like a guy's dish to make. I know we talked a little bit about wanting to impress someone. So tell the men why they should get in the kitchen and just whip up some lamb shank.
Man, if a man get in the kitchen, prepare something like this and present it,
I'll fall in love.
I'm telling you.
I'll fall in love.
Definitely. So they're nicely colored. I'm just going to take them out and put them into...
and that is really easy to just sear those down. As you can see, we just season them with some sea salt and black pepper.
Now you're gonna add some vegetables. And what do you call this veg?
My mirepoix.
There you go.
Yes, so that's all the white veggies, right?
No,
it's a hair.
We're gonna put some colors of that. Just dump the whole thing in. Dump the whole thing in quick.
All right, so this is the mirepoix. Some celery, some onions.
Yeah, carrots.
A little bit of carrots.
Yes. And some leeks.
Some leeks.
Okay.
All right.
You're gonna stir it out a bit. Wooden spoon over there. Stir it a bit.
All right.
And what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut this dish a bit short. So we're gonna put ingredients here that
some tomato paste. We're adding
some tomato paste here. And you want to cook this tomato paste out to get the acid out of it.
Okay. Oh, this smells so good.
Gonna throw some bay leaves there.
And what exactly is this gonna do for our
This is a part of the braising process. You have your mirepoix, you have your herb, your bay leaf, your thyme, and your rosemary. Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna put some fresh thyme in there.
And braising is a process that usually takes a while, huh?
That's right. And you use it for an inexpensive cut of meat, tough meat. That takes a long time to do. Now, what are we gonna do?
Smells so good.
You're gonna just dump. There you go. Dump that in here.
All right, you want to dump?
I'll do that. Now, in the bottom of this pan, and this is a very bad habit that we as Bahamian usually do. Once we finish, let's say, sauteing a piece of meat, we take it and we put it in the zinc.
Yeah.
But on the bottom of this pan is what we call sediments. Now that's where all the flavors is clinging to the bottom of the pan. Okay, so you need all of those flavors in there.
And how do we get them?
And one of the things of doing that is that I'm using red wine. Okay. So this is a process called deglazing. Deglazing. Okay. So you're gonna get all of the sediment. Okay. From the bottom of the pan, you swing
I like that because you're not skimping us on flavor.
No.
You're making sure we get
all
every
that
bit.
flavor is coming up. Huh? You can smell it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we dump that in there. Okay. Now we did prepare in advance some broth, or we call jus. Okay, which is made from again the mirepoix and bones and lamb bones. So we're gonna take that.
And so if you don't want to make your own broth though, or would you suggest making your own broth?
Yeah.
That's the mirepoix, and of course all of our white herbs and veggies.
Right. Okay.
And then some bones. You just let them simmer.
Yeah. Bones, mirepoix of vegetables. Roast off the bones.
What kind of bones?
In this case, lamb bones or beef bones.
Okay.
Okay. Roast them off together, and then put it in the pot with boiling water and gradually boil it for 2 or 3 hours.
Okay.
Simmer. Okay.
Not bad.
So we're gonna make sure that that is completely. Remember, braising is a slow, long process, and the item have to be completely sealed. Okay. So I'm using a double piece of foil paper here, and make sure sealing this very, very, very tightly. Okay, very tight. So as it cooks and the steam arises, it doesn't escape. It hits the foil paper, goes back, and all the flavors go back in it, and also that helps to tenderize.
Yes, and a good tender piece of lamb shank is awesome. I love when it just falls off of the bone.
So we're gonna put it in the oven at 375 degrees for hour and a half, 2 hours.
Okay.
Very slow cooking process. Okay.
All right. So our braised lamb shank.
That's going
off in the oven. What do we go next?
We have the smashed potatoes here.
Yes.
It's boiling. So we're gonna take that and we're gonna drain that well in a conical strainer. That's called a conical strainer.
Conical strainer. Yeah. Why did we decide to go with red skin potatoes today?
Because red skin potatoes is it's sort of a new potatoes. It's not as like the other potatoes, and there's a lot of nutrients.
Okay, really.
In the skin, yes.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna just drain that completely.
Awesome. All right.
And
potatoes take a while to boil. So as you can see, guys, we got these going before we even started our dish. So a little tidbit to note.
Well drained, and just dump that into a bowl. Okay. Now we have some shallots here. Some shallots in there.
And so
2 sprigs of parsley. You remember the sprig, right?
I think so. Is that good? No?
More. Maybe give me two good ones.
Another one?
Yes. Good.
All right.
Okay, now you're gonna use that instrument there and put a little bit of garlic. Gonna use that there to smash. Just go crazy in smashing it.
All right.
Yeah.
And just like that, we have our
put a little bit of elbow grease in there. You know what's elbow grease? The strength coming from here.
Orgy.
Yeah. Yes, that's it.
Put some gym to use.
That's it.
This smells really good. Garlic and potatoes just go so well together.
And we have some special cheese just called Boston cheese.
Boston cheese. What does that do for? Makes it a little more creamier?
Yes. And flavor.
Sometimes people put cream in their mashed potatoes. Is that good?
We're gonna add a bit of heavy cream there to give it that velvety smoothness. There you go.
I love that creamy texture.
And
now getting.
You want to get all of it off the masher there and bring it a little bit
So of course, you guys, our smashed red skin potatoes done. That was what, less than 5 minutes?
And the alarm is in the oven going.
Our lamb shank is braising, you guys. And this is Chef It Up. We're doing gourmet real easily for you guys. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Chef It Up, everyone. Thank you so much for sticking with us. Still in the kitchen making one of my most favorite meals, braised lamb shank with smashed potatoes, right?
Smashed red skin potatoes.
Smashed red skin potatoes. Now it's time to get to what I would like to call the more interesting portion of this meal.
Very interesting. Escargots.
Yeah, tell us what escargot is in layman's term.
Well, you know, it's snails. Actually, it's snails, but it's really nice. And the first thing that we're going to do
I just want to show them what we're going to be eating in a few, okay? But like I said, if I could eat conch, I think I could eat that.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to start over here.
The first thing is we have a sheet of puff paste dough. Okay, and we're going to make some diamonds out of this. So what I'm going to do now is just divide this into two, very carefully.
And so we're putting the snails in these.
We're going to bake these. Okay, you're making some little diamonds out of it. So you're going to cut it like that. It's going to add some crispness to the escargots.
And is this that dough that kind of flakes up like croissants?
Yes.
Okay, so this is going to be good.
Yeah. Okay, so and then we're going to egg wash this lightly. This is just a little mixture of eggs in water.
Okay, that's what the egg washes.
Yes.
Eggs and water. Awesome. So is escargot, can we easily find that around town? And is it expensive?
You can find some native ones, but I'm not sure if you want to use them.
Native from outside my yard?
So we're gonna just put a little design on top, just like that.
So what kind of snail is that then? If that's not the Bahamian homegrown
those are European from France.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Okay, so once you have that done, you put this in the fridge, let it rest for a couple of minutes, and then we put it into the oven. Okay? So it has been resting here.
For a while. Okay, so we're just going to toss it into the oven.
So we're just going to put it inside the oven.
Awesome.
Okay? Now, while that's going, we made the escargots, and the first thing you're going to do, we have garlic butter there. Just dump in some garlic butter there.
Some of it?
Yes.
All right, and so guys, this is preparing escargot.
The snails there.
Ooh.
Can you smell that? Dump them in.
Dump them all in?
Yes, dump them all in. Yeah, there you go.
That's our escargot.
Give me some of the shallots there. Got some shallots. 2 spoons of that.
It actually just smells like meat.
And garlic, right over there.
All right, some garlic for you. Let me just use this.
Good, very good. Yeah. Okay. Now we have some white wine there, and you remember the process of deglazing during the cooking process.
Yes.
That something is happening now, so you want to deglaze. So just pour some of that
to get all the flavor and all
the white wine.
Is it?
Yep.
To get all that flavor and all the sediment, you said?
Yes.
From the bottom of there.
There you go.
That's
It's
good.
coming up. Good. That's good. Okay.
It just smells like meat. You know, not that I was expecting.
We have some Boston cheese. Some Boston cheese over there.
It's the same thing that we use in our potatoes, right?
Yeah.
All right.
You can just dump all of them there.
All of it?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Good. Very good.
All right.
All right. And finally, the heavy cream.
Okay, some heavy cream.
Okay,
and again, guys,
make sure the cheese melts a bit first.
Okay. Yeah. This is gourmet made very easy because I've never cooked escargot before, but look at me, almost done. Tell me how much cream.
That's good.
Okay.
Very good. Okay.
Perfect.
And you add a sprig of sea salt to it there.
Okay, let me just dash behind you. So who typically enjoys escargot?
Ladies love the escargot.
Yeah?
Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. And then we have some diced tomato.
Some tomatoes.
Yeah.
And of course, guys, as you can see, this is a dish that sounds all fancy, and it really is fancy, but we're just using simple ingredients, some shallots, some diced tomatoes, some garlic.
So while that is going there, push it on the side there. We're going to If I can get this up a bit more.
Okay, sure. Remind me what we just put in there again. Some diced onions, some shallots, some garlic, what else?
Boston
Some
cheese,
Boston cheese.
tomatoes, heavy
tomato.
cream, white wine. Okay.
And we let that simmer down.
Right,
Over
now
here, what are we doing?
We have some julienne of carrots. Julienne, another type of cut.
Julienne. Oh, this
Julienne
smells
of carrots.
good.
And we have some orange glaze there.
Ah.
Okay. I'll be cooking that down in.
That smells
And
really good.
while this is going there, let's put a bit of oil in here. It's hot enough.
Some oil in this pan?
Yes, just a. That's not oil.
No, where's the oil?
Right here. There you go.
Okay, perfect.
And
what are we going to be doing over here?
We want to saute it very quickly. Some vegetables, some yellow squash, some broccoli, okay, and some peppers.
Okay.
Now, broccoli has been blanched, and blanching is it's a method of cooking where one, you pre-cooked and blanch. Two, you fix the color. As relates to green vegetables. Okay, so it's you plunge the vegetables into boiling salted water, then you have a bowl of ice to shock it. So you don't want to overcook it.
So from hot to cold.
Yes. Okay. And if you notice it, the color is nice and
very green.
Greeny. Yeah. So we're gonna saute these very quickly. These are yellow squash.
Okay.
Very hot, but there you go.
It's a very multi-tiered dish.
Yeah.
I love that we have our meat in the oven. We have some potatoes to start. We have our veggies. We got that escargot for just a little kick, a little interesting flair. Of course,
put
our
some peppers
pastry.
in there.
Awesome. And of course, this is Chef's escargot a la sapodilla. This is something that you make at the restaurant.
Sapodilla means that it's done in the preparation of sapodilla style.
Okay, and this is sapodilla style.
It's a sapodilla style, yes. Okay.
All right.
A bit of sea salt in there. Okay.
Some yellow squash, you guys. Some blanched.
Incidentally, these vegetables came right out of the garden.
Really?
Yes, the
That's
sapodilla.
great.
Yeah.
Some blanched broccoli, some red peppers. A little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper. Gonna saute that down in some oil. And of course over here we have our carrots going and that orange glaze. That smells amazing. I could never get my chef's split down pat.
Lots of practice.
I know, right?
Okay, they're going very nice there.
Awesome.
Okay. Smell the aroma,
Yes.
remember?
All right, you guys, our gourmet meal is almost done. We got escargots, we got some sauteed veggies, we got our carrots and our orange glaze.
Yes.
And here it smells absolutely delicious. We'll be right back. This is Chef It Up. Welcome back to Chef It Up, everyone. On the menu today, braised lamb shank with smashed red skin potatoes and escargot a la sapodilla.
That's right.
It's almost time to eat, right, Chef?
That's it.
All right.
It is. So we're going to start plating up with the escargots. And of course, you saw me bake the puff paste. And it's nice and flaky, so I'm just going to split it in half
just like
that.
a croissant.
Yes.
Awesome. And I can't believe we're going to put the escargot
one over
in there.
like that.
Awesome.
And
Oh, look how flaky they are.
okay, very flaky. So we're going to take the escargots and just roll it from there over like that.
Now that looks dreamy. This is what the best little sandwich ever. Oh yeah.
Okay. And then
Now what inspired the combination of this puff pastry with the escargot?
Well, you know, this is it's a nice, crunchy, light crust. Okay, and this is something unique that we've never seen before. And so we're gonna just, of course, we have our cilantro oil.
Yes.
We always like to use our fresh cilantro, and we're just gonna drizzle a bit across like that.
Awesome.
Okay. So there goes the escargots. Okay.
Awesome.
So our lamb is just about finished in the oven there.
Yes.
So we're gonna take that out.
And of course, you guys, they've been in there. Well, you're supposed to leave them in there for about hour and a half, up to 2 hours
Yeah.
to get it really tender.
All right. Now, so you have. Oh, it's hot.
Oh, look
Okay,
at that.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So
Look at that.
we're gonna take those out there.
It's still bubbling a little.
Now remember,
My mouth is watering, you guys.
remember any braised item, you're using the liquid becomes a sauce. So this has been reduced during the braising process. Okay, so I'm going to take these out here, rest them there, and it's just about ready to fall off the bone, huh?
Yes.
Look at that.
They're very tender. They smell so good. All those ingredients that we put in there early on, I can just smell them just married together.
Now, this is the liquid here, and it's amazing to see how it's just about at the consistency here. So I'm just gonna just string this off here.
Whoa. So we're using it like a gravy now.
It's not a gravy. It's
not
a
gravy.
sauce.
It's a sauce.
It's called a sauce.
No, to behave, everything is
Very
gravy.
rich. Yes, look at that. Huh? Because you had all your fresh herb in there,
Yeah.
your mirepoix in there, everything nicely browned off, and this is why it's important to properly sear it off and brown off the lamb to give it that color and also taste.
Awesome. Listen, I am so
while
hungry
that
right
is-
now.
While that is reducing, we're gonna take our smashed red skin potatoes. Yeah.
Yes, that we made
Okay.
earlier. It's very simple to make.
Put a little nice little heap just in the center there.
Nice. Awesome.
Sauce is going nicely there. Okay. So we're gonna take this beautiful shank here, and it's so tender. It's just getting ready to just drop off the bone and go there. Okay.
I don't even know if my mouth deserves
Yeah.
this right now. Maybe I should. Could I start over here? I just see too much food that's not being touched,
Okay,
and I'm
good.
getting anxious.
All right. So we got some vegetables here, and what we're gonna do very
Okay.
quickly. I don't want you to miss this plating up here. So you are going to prepare this for your significant
Yes.
on Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Okay. So we got some squash there, and you want to turn that down a little for me?
Okay.
Just a little
sure.
there.
This is our sauce, you guys, and nothing's
Yeah.
going to waste here. The very same sauce, and
It's
the braise.
the braising
Yes.
liquor that we use
That we
there.
got from braising our lamb shank. We're now using
exactly.
it as a sauce for the entire meal.
Okay.
And lamb smells so good.
Fix that properly. Yeah.
All right.
Put a bit of this.
Yes, this
Glazed
is the carrots
orange
with
carrots
the
here.
orange glaze.
Yeah.
A nice citrusy touch to the veggies.
And like I say, presentation is so important. You know, you have to have a balance of
Almost just as important
color,
as making sure the meal
texture,
tastes good, right?
flavor. Yeah. Okay, and see that is going down. That's reducing. It's reducing. Okay. All right, and it's really nice. Yeah. So I'm gonna take this beautiful. Now it's because it's now a
Oh
sauce.
man, that looks.
And okay,
Oh wow.
and I'm just gonna put a sprig of fresh
Rosemary is that?
rosemary. Is it still alive? Yes, it is.
Look at that.
Okay. All right.
Awesome.
So,
Look at how that just
let's
pokes
taste.
through.
Let's taste.
Can we start
There you
over
go.
here?
Yep. There you go.
I don't even know how to eat this. This is my escargot a la sapadilla. How do I even eat this? Do I cut it?
Use the fork.
Yeah.
What's that? Oh. Is there a knife over there?
Yep. There you go.
Go back in.
Start from.
Chef, please.
Huh?
Sorry.
Oh, hold it. Let me get this out of the way. Whoops, something dropped.
Don't worry about it.
And can you bring the plate back over, chef? Over, please.
Where?
This?
Over here?
The same plate.
This one here?
Yeah.
So we move it. He wants us to move it.
Okay.
Bring it back from.
Bring it back from
Yeah, let's bring the plate from the other side of the counter back over to this side.
where?
No, remember the same thing you did? Where you took the plate, where you plated it? Where was it?
It was always
Oh, it was always
there.
there.
Yes, yes.
Okay. I was thinking about the other one. Okay.
So we don't need the second move this.
I mean, if you want.
Yeah, you could keep it there for
you
me.
can keep it.
Yeah.
Okay. All
I
right.
guess we can fit in this.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready?
5, 4.
All right, guys, now it's time to taste, all right?
Escargot sapodilla. There you
Yes,
are.
I am excited. I'm going to be eating snail on TV. Snail in another form. It's not
Okay,
conch.
get one of those in there. Make sure get some of that sauce in there.
Yes. Let's see. That is really good.
I can hear the crunchiness of the puff pastry there.
The sauce that we mix in here with that, the
Boston
wine,
cheese, wine, the heavy cream.
absolutely amazing. Let's just dash over
Switch
here
over
now
here.
too.
Yeah, and you have the lamb shank here.
You guys, it's gonna be heaven for me because I love me some mashed potatoes. I love me some lamb. So let's just see now. And of course, these are our smashed red skin potatoes. Let me get some of this sauce in here that we just reduced down. Garlicky, velvety.
Look at that, it's falling off the bone.
This literally cuts with a
It's-
butter knife,
yes.
you guys.
I want to have 2 hours
Look
just
at that.
slowly braising there.
So good.
Yeah.
So tender. This is absolutely amazing. You guys, Chef Johnson, tell them where to find you while I feed my face.
Of course, it's sapodilla. Outwet sapodilla. Come and have the experience.
And this is absolutely an amazing experience, you guys. Thank you so much. Make this for your guy, make this for your lady, your mom, your dad. So many special occasions coming up. This is Chef It Up, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be right back. Not we'll be right back. See you later.
One more time.
And let's go.
Where do I start? Where do we start from?
I guess you could eat, like, take a scoop, and eat it again, then you could close.
Okay.
Right?
So he doesn't have to say his part again, or?
No, do you want Chef to say his part again, or just, yeah?
To go from the whole thing?
Yeah.
Just do the whole,
Okay.
yeah.
So start, you said this was so tender,
Uh-huh.
and then you, yeah.
I eat too fast.
She's enjoying it.
Listen,
Okay.
y'all know y'all can't feed me.
Ready? And
4, 3, 2.
This is absolutely tender. Please tell them where they can find you while I feed my face.
Sapodilla of West Bay. Come and have the experience.
And this is definitely an experience, an amazing experience. Make this for your girl, make this for your guys. So many amazing events coming up. Thank you so much for being here.
Live the experience.
Thanks so much for watching. This has been Chef It Up.